All right, first off, can you hear me? Sounds like yes. Oh, yeah, it's a little much there. All right. Well, first off, welcome to the show. My name is Nick Larson, and this is a chat about AI and doing a little work. We're going to change this to day 16 because we're on day 16. There we go. First off, let me thank a few people. Thank you for the follow, Crimson 501. Thank you for the follow, Brandon Setrum. Thank you for the follow, Waffle Maker. Thank you for the follow, Robert Tables. I really appreciate it. It really helps me keep going when people follow, and it feels like people are getting some value out of this. I'd also like to throw a really big shout out to Rambling Geek. Thanks for the shout out on your channel the other day. I really love watching your stuff, and let's get to it. All right, so last time, what did we do? We ramped up this problem, and we ramped up this problem. Bring up the code. Literally, Visual Studio Code. Okay, so last time we pulled in a bunch of maps. Let's see here. What are we doing right now? Fast.helpers, datasets. All right, in datasets, we have Lima, Peru, OSM. All right, what we want to do next, I think what we had done was go into the web API and change the web API. I'm hoping that this new like relative path sort of just works, and I'm going to start using it all over the place instead of just here. And I had pulled Glasgow, which I should just go ahead and do because I kind of want to write a script to pull these things anyway. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if we're going to write a script or if we're just going to grab this data. But I want it to be like, you just go here and you run this script, and the script pulls the data, and then you can start running all the tests and write a little, README so that when people show up, they're not just given a blank thing and don't know how to get it up and running. Some data's missing, they have no idea where it came from, that sort of thing. I just want to get a little documentation in there today. And then outside of that, I think I want to ramp it up and see if we can do like all of a continent, which would be cool. Just grab one, maybe Australia. I don't know. Just grab one, right? Get a really nice, large data set. See if we can do something more interesting. So let's start off and go to. We are going to start by going to OSM street map. All right, we're going to go grab some data. And just to make sure you can see it, let's zoom in. The ones that we've been using so far are here. And then we have more than 200 cities. And then I would like to say Glasgow. Let's see what happens when I try to download what it comes down as. Headers. All right, this is what we want to do. Basically, we want to write a little curl script that goes and grabs this and creates the correct folder for it. So let's go to datasets folder. Let's go to here and let's say download something that will run everywhere, like a Python file. Nah, everything's in C# so far. I don't want to create a whole application to download. Like I don't want to create like a whole project to download one thing. I want it to just be a script, but I want this script to run everywhere. I don't really know how to do that. Let's just say grab city. And right now we're just going to say .bat. And let's see here. Let's go see how to run wget. Wget Windows. Wget for Windows. Nope. See, now we're going to have to expect people to have curl. What if we just do Python? Python download file. Okay. URL lib. Sure. Let's just go Python import URL lib. Hey, it worked. All right. Okay, great. So we're just going to have this be instead of .bat, we're going to have it be rename .py import URL lib, and then we want if name equals main args. You get the arguments sys.args. Okay. Python command line arguments. All right. Get opt. This method parses command line options and a parameter list. Following syntax is get opt args Okay, here's a little sample. Let's try this. First, let's put this string up here because we're going to want that. And then we're going to want something like main argv. Okay. Let's just put all of this here. All right. And then we want get option print. All right, and then let's have the old def download download OSM PBF file name, no URL, and let's go city name. Okay, now what we want to do is grab this, I want to say URL equals this. Okay, Python string format, zero. Okay, 0 dot format, and for this we want city name. Yep. And then we want to say URL lib dot URL retrieve Is that it? URL retrieve, and then we want URL and new file name. All right, new file name equals dot front slash dot front slash, is there like a path dot combine? Guess I don't really care about that, do I? Not really. Okay, so what I want to do is create a new one. City name plus forward slash plus city name plus .osm.pbf. Okay, new file name, and that really should be all you have to do. Yet another one with a progress bar. Okay, I'm starting to like all of this. Let's go ahead and give some attribution. Okay. And then let's copy. And then let's do this sort of thing. All right, URL open URL lib2 import URL lib2. Hey, all right, it's just built in. This is awesome. I hope this progress bar thing works because that would be awesome. Let's copy that. Let's go like that. Okay. And then file name. Let's just call this file name then. So I have to change it everywhere. Status. Print status. I wonder what the comma's there for. I'm gonna say you don't need it, but we'll see. Okay. F.right. Isn't there like a using statement in Python? It's like a with statement. Python with open file. With statement Python file.open file.close with. Okay. with okay, I totally understand the like closing it yourself thing. I just like with because I think it comes with a couple of controls in case something goes wrong in here. Not 100% on that, just kind of making it up off the top of my head. But I like it. So I'm sticking with it. Okay. Now I want to say what do I want to say? It's a great question. I feel like this will do it. Oh yeah, we got to change all of this. Okay. So I don't want input file. I want it to be city name. Options, arguments. The hell is that? Get opt, short opts. Okay. I don't really know here. Get option error. I want it to be name. City name. Yep, that's what I want. Else if get opt in or name we want this to be city name equals arg. If it equals help, if opt, I like, okay. Aha. So you have help, input, output. Okay, so we're gonna go with in and name. City name. I'm gonna say print. All right. And we're gonna be consistent here and just use the same kind of string everywhere. I file, O file, gonna be name. And this is just gonna be in colon. Okay. Short ops. I wonder what short ops is. I'm looking at command line argument. I'm not even gonna worry about it, actually. Okay, now what we're gonna say is print downloading plus city name. And we're going to have print of source URL plus URL, print local location, local path plus file name. Whoop. All right, URL, meta, file name, file size we got from the headers, file size download, block size. All of this looks okay. We want to change this. We want to change this. Okay, I feel like overall this is being consistent. Let's go ahead and see if it works. Right? That's the real test. Now what we want to say is ls cd space fast.datasets. Oh, I don't have a datasets. Oh, it's just datasets. Crap all. I called it something different on every machine. We're just going to call it datasets. And then we're going to say ls, and we're going to say grab city in Glasgow. Ooh, with statement. Oh, as. With f as. There we go. Yo. Have you looked into argparse? No, I don't know what that is. Let me take a look. Argparse. Also, welcome back, man. How you doing? Hope you had a good week. Argparse. Argparse. Okay. Parser. Dot add argument parser. Args dot accumulate. Okay, so this sort of just is kind of the same thing, only it has a bunch of this stuff built in. You like declare what it is that you're looking for. Destination accumulate. Action store const. Adding arguments. Well, give me just a second. I'll come back to that in just a moment. I was fixing one quick thing here. I want to see if this... No, you still don't work. Can't assign to function call. Oh, gotta do it backwards. As f. I didn't actually call it. Oh no. Ah. Download city name. Probably want to put a little space in there, huh? Probably want to put a little space in there. No, not really. That's how I get it. That's how I download it. That's cool. One more time with feeling. Ooh, indentation error. Really? Oh, it is. Look at that. These are space 3. What monster does that? What monster spaces things by 3? Thank you for repairing everything in one try. Visual Studio Code. 4, 4, 4. And this is why it's important to show white space. URL lib2. Okay. What did it try to do? Local path. Let's do dot / plus city name. Buffer, download file size, write binary. Feeling like this is gonna work. No such file or directory. How do I get the path? How do I get the path? How do I create a file? Can I not create error 2? No such file. Just Google it. I don't know if it's not creating the folder and that's what the problem is, or if it's not recognizing, because this is Windows, what location this is. I'm just not sure. No such file. Open gives IO error. Make sure the file exists. No, I'm trying to create it. Okay, Python. Really feel like this should call os.change directory being the folder where the file is located. Do I have to put in an absolute path, a relative path? Let me clarify how Python finds files. If anybody knows the solution to this, I'm trying to create a file from my current location based on, I want to create this file, it doesn't exist. We see here in datasets it doesn't exist. I don't know why it's not actually creating the file. It's just not. Absolute path is a path that does not start with your computer's root directory and is instead relative to something called the working directory. You can view Python's current working directory by calling os. Sure, let's just do this. Let's just do os plus, and now I probably need to import os. Sys os. One more time. Interesting. Create a file. Python create file. Python create file. Open. It is just open. Why? Do I have to put a plus in there? WB plus? Python file handling. Python file handling. Read and write. And a plus sign means if it's not there, then create it. Aha! Let's take a look at what you just sent me. Fast style transfer. Argument parser. That's a lot of options. It's getting files. Is this Is this an example of how to use the argparse, or is this an example of how to download files? I'm getting that this is an example of how to use argparse. Okay. I feel confident that this plus is going to create it. Ha! Fun. I just don't know. Equals open. Why can it not create this file? What if I create a folder already? Will it then allow it to happen? If I call it Glasgow. Right, so I just created a file, and that's not what I wanted to do. I want to create a folder called Glasgow. And then I want to try and do this. Oh. Wow. Okay. Fun. Fun, fun. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't really like the way that this happens. Is there a way to overwrite the same line in the console using Python? Python, actually, Python create directory if not exist. Yeah, let's do that. That's what I want to do right there. That's what I want to do. How can I safely create a nested directory? I have absolutely upvoted this before. That's fun. Okay. Now I'm not even sure I need this. No, I want to leave that in there so that you can see the whole file name. Okay, let's do that. Now what I want to do is say directory equals this directory, and then what I want to say is if we get through all of that and we get through all of that, then I want to say if what is this here? It's argparse. Let's add that in here. OS. Oh, look at that. Hey, I like that. All right. OS. OS dot, perfect. Right there in the chat. Thanks a lot. So what we're going to do is just say OS. And let's give a little credit here. SGK7. Helped in chat 2019 0220. A child directory into it. You can kind of do mkcd, make directories, and let's put this as directory. All right, let's delete this. Let's try this again. Got an unexpected keyword argument exists okay. os.make directory. Okay. Python. OS mode. What's the mode? Make. Oh, I see. What Python is this? Python 2.7? Yeah, okay, that's what we're on, right? 2.7, I think. Python. 3.6. Okay. So let's try that one more time. Go to here, change this to 3.6. Aha! Exist okay. Now I'm not entirely sure that I am running because of this up here. Is this causing me to run in Python 2.7? This is probably causing me to run in Python 2.7, huh? Maybe Python 3? Actually, I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't think it's super necessary. Let's try that again. Exists okay. Still in there. Perfect. Oops. Exists okay, not in there. How do I print out the current version of Python? Okay. Python print current version. Checking your current version. Printing the Python version. sys.version. Print sys.version. .7.13. Why is it different when I do? Oh, because I'm just calling this. I need to call it Python. What did I call this? Grab city name. Wow, that's silly. Maybe I ought to fix that, right? I guess people just got to know. I'm going to do like a little check here that's like, if not version 3, run in Python 3. Grab city, and I want in and Glasgow. Invalid syntax. Oh man, this is so fun. Okay. It's because this needs to be a format. 0, 1 dot format. And then same idea here. This also is not a valid print. I think you can just do a comma there, can't you, when you do a print? Print. Actually, maybe that was the whole point, is that the print was missing the parens. Right, that's a Python 3 thing. Print. Let's try that. No module named URL lib2. Well, pip install URL lib2. That's so great. Okay. It's been a hot minute. Python im pip install upgrade pip. You can tell I use Python all the time. Hey, Frackberg, I really appreciate the follow. Sorry it took me 10 minutes to recognize it. I didn't get my noise for some reason when you did that. But thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Access is denied. Now I'm kind of upset. Why is this not working? You should be upgrading. What's the problem? Move. Don't have. Okay. Pip. I'm going to have to do this in the command line. I think that probably copied it, because I think I need admin privileges to do this. And I don't run VS Code as admin. And it appears that did it. No. How is this on version? How is it that when I am running in VS Code, it thinks we're using a different Python? New idea. We're going to go to cd fast. What? cd backslash culture of development fast ls code dot. All right, now let's try this. Terminal. Pip install url lib2. Now it's back to thinking that I'm on Python 2.7 because I'm no longer an Anaconda. So somehow in my settings, I have told this thing to use Anaconda. That is awesome. You know what? Whatever. Could not find a version. Let's just go to Python, right? If we just type in Python, and then we say import url lib2. That seems to have worked. url lib2. Okay, great. There's a module there. Okay, one more time. Python. Nope. cd space datasets. Python grab city name Glasgow. All right, one more time. Oh, we're in 2.7 again. Oh my gosh. Why don't I just make this work for 2.7 and we don't worry about it? No, just run Python 3. Python 3 does not exist. Is it Py 3? Is that how you do it? Okay. Py 3. Now I'm in Anaconda. I just don't get it, man. Py 3. Mildly frustrating. been doing this for literally 45 minutes, not knowing which version I'm running. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of the thing that is causing this to happen. Exist true, and we're just going to try the try statement that I found earlier, which is not this one, not this one, which is this. And then we should never have to worry about it. Let's keep that in there because that was actually kind of a nice addition. Okay, let's try this one more time. Hey, all right. No, it's okay. I really appreciate all the help. I never have any idea which version of Python I'm running. The only reason I have Anaconda on here is because at school they want you to run a different version for like every class, and it's really silly. And also to like, you know, it's easy if you like create an environment. Once this comes up, if you create an environment and then you open code from that environment, then everything uses that version of it, which is totally fine. Right. Yeah, that's what I stuck with right here. But yeah, if you go to like, if you just create a new environment and then you like add a bunch of crap and then you open up, you know, go into and open up a terminal from here and then open code from within that terminal, then you're guaranteed to be using the right one. But this is really frustrating. Just trying to use whatever's on the system. I don't really expect people to go create a new environment. Anyway, okay, one last thing is, can I write to the same line? Python, can I write to the same line? Python write over overwrite command line. Write on same line command line. How do I write the output in the same place in the console? Standard out.write, standard out.flush. You can also use the carriage return. R. Okay, sure, let's do this. /R. Yeah. Oh, nope. Not there. Char 8. That's not actually showing up as anything, is it? Char 8 plus /R. Let's see if that works. Negative. Maybe it's just this terminal. Let's go try it from here. CD space data sets. Python. Grab city. Name. Let's get another one. Let's go see what some other poor city that is going to have all of its data collected from me. Oh, let's try like New York, right? That's a big city. New York. 67 megs? Okay, New York. New York. New York. Want to do it from here. Nope, not writing to the same line. I think we're just going to keep rolling with it. Write to the same printing to the same line. How do I write Python 2? Oh, I see. That's what the comma's for. Oh my. Comma. Dumb trick is to clear. Right. I don't want to clear it though because the very first thing that I do is print out the path to go look for it. So I don't want to do that. I guess I could print that out like at the end. I guess I could print that out at the end because it's already hard enough to find it where it is. End. I am missing a /r still. Okay, let's try adding the /r in. Let's just do what it had. Or you create a log for it. That's another good idea. I think a log is actually a much better idea. Okay, well, it didn't write out these characters that I wanted, but it definitely did put it all on the same line there. Does it still put it on the same line if I do it like that? No. Okay. So that's just how it goes then. What is this? I'm imagining that that is a block character. That's what I'm imagining. I don't actually care about these. That's my short answer. I don't actually care about these. So what we're going to do is just put this /r at the end up here. And then we're not going to put those on there at all. And then we're going to try this one more time. Whoa. Just can't get this right. I don't want these. Let's try this. You know, we're just going to roll with that. Why was that giving me crap? Why couldn't I just put a /r here? Is it because it... Whatever. You know what? Whatever. This is how it goes. Just like this. Okay, so that mostly does what I wanted to do. Hooray! Okay. Great. Okay, now we have New York. Yay. Now we have Glasgow. Let's go ahead and do Lima again. There we go. All right, so these are three wildly different sizes. Glasgow is pretty small. Lima is sort of mid-size. Can I get the size? File size. No? You're not going to show it to me here? I have to actually open it up. let's go ahead and take a look. Code, pictures, code, cultural development fast. Okay, now we can look at this. Data sets. Glasgow is 10 megabytes. Lima, also 10 megabytes. I don't want this one anymore. Delete. And New York. All right, now what I want to do is put a block on the git ignore so we don't end up downloading this crap again. Where's my git ignore? Oh, there it is. Okay, OSM, OSM PBF. That's what we want. Now we want to go ahead and get this commit in. Okay, great. And get this script out of here. Write a script to get this out. Not going to want any of that. 02, 20. All right, this is going well. Let's update these other things to actually use the correct location. So the web API, map controller, it's just data sets, and it's Glasgow slash, okay. All right, so we can only do one map at a time. Is that what we want to do? Do we only want to do one map at a time? Probably want to load all of them, but I'm just not going to worry about it for now. Okay. Definitely take a look at argparse. Right. Argparse. Help. Integers. You just have to play with it once to see how it works. Okay. And you had sent me, aha. Okay. Build parser. Can probably just copy this, huh? Let's go to argparse. Let's go to arggrab city. Let's go create this. Build parser. Name. Can I add in more than one? Can I have like type string? By the way, that guy organizes it pretty well. Okay. Required, yes. Help. What is destination? Is that a name? All right, so what do you do with this thing once you get it? So let's go build parser. Build parser, find next. Build parser, parser options equal parser dot parse args. Okay. So main options equals parser dot parse args, and then I basically just want to call this right here with options dot city name. And then I don't need this. And then I don't need, whoa, did not mean to do that. How do I turn that off? There we go. Do I use sys anywhere? One of one? No, I don't use sys anywhere. Not get opt, arg parse. Okay. And then I want to say name. Can I do a /in and like I want you to be able to, I want an either or. Does it work like that? Can I? Let's go to argparse. Create, add argument. Add argument method. Okay. Name or flags. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you can do both. Okay, cool. So we go in and let's get consistent. Type string destination city name. The name of the city you want to download. Metavar. I guess. I don't know what metavar is. City name. Metavar? Metavar, a name for the argument in usage messages. Probably just want to call it city. Yeah, whatever. City name. So let's try that. Lima. Argument parser is not defined. Argparse. Argparse dot argument parser. None type object has no attribute. Parse args. Oh yeah, you gotta actually return it. Return parser. Try that one more time. Hey, all right. Hey, that's a lot cleaner. Look at that. It's only a few lines of code. Everything's in there. Let's see what happens if I break it. Hey, all right. Unrecognized arguments, Lima. Usage, help, name, city name. Okay, I like this. That's great, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's super, super easy to use. A lot less code. Requires fewer imports. Yeah, I like that a lot. And again, let's go ahead and give a little attribution. SGK 7 2019 02 20. All right, really appreciate that. All right. Okay, so I feel good about that. The map controller is now pointing to the correct location. Kind of want, well, eventually there's just going to be one giant model of the whole world that will pull up. So right now I'm not going to worry about this. Let's go ahead and take a look just to make sure that it still works. So we go cd space fast.webapi .net run. And this should load up Glasgow. Loading map data. Hey, all right, it's loaded. Let's go see if it works. Localhost 5000. I think I just call it map. Yeah, there we go. Glasgow. All right. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I want to go from here to here. Ooh! All right. Glasgow works. Okay, great. This is awesome. Okay, 1:30. I feel like this was a good step in the right direction. I think I am actually going to go ahead and write some documentation for this so that I can like start tweeting it, let people know to go and check it out. So let's go ahead and add a README. Not in here. Get rid of this. In fast. I don't want to be, ooh, excuse me. There we go. Not a folder. Readme.md. All right. Let's see. All right. What is this called? This is called fast. All right. This is a project for collecting the AI tools we build on my stream at https://twitch.tv/Nick Larson. And let's go ahead and highlight that. There we go. And then we want to say something like, all right, the fun parts are the map and what's the other one we did? Search and BLOS, and some work on making BLOS fast in .NET. All right, so now let's give a link to the map, which is going to be github.com/culture of development fast search web API. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. One thing that we can do is drop that stream graphic from the other day in here. Where would I have put that? No, it's gonna be, I have to pull this over here, I'm sorry. Code, pictures, back. There we go, culture of development, stream graphics, fast. Yeah, this one. Okay, copy. Culture of development, fast, drop it in here, paste. Let's create a new folder called content or wiki content. And let's put it in here. Okay, map directions with an S. Okay. Now let's go back to here and then let's add an image. And this is going to be wiki, no, map directions, wiki content slash map directions dot gif. Okay. Getting it running. Nah, man, you help me, you get it. Anybody who helps me, you get a little call out in the code. That's just how it works. If you like absolutely do not want it, of course I will remove it, or you can go and you can submit a pull request on the project on GitHub, and I'll be more than happy to remove it. No, if you help me, I'd really like to give you some attribution. I really appreciate you hanging out, and I really appreciate, you helping me learn, frankly. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm doing, and yeah, just thanks. All right, getting it running. Step 1, download some data to run the map. One, two, three, four. This is getting kind of silly. Okay. How do we download some data? in the data sets folder, there is a Python script called get, what's it called? Grab city.py, which you can use to pull the data from any city on the OSM data dump page, which let's go ahead and grab a link to that. Not New York. On one of just call the script as follows and replace Glasgow with your city name of choice. Follow. Okay. Grab the name exactly as it is shown on that page. And then we want to do 1, 2, 3. Probably want to do it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we just want to say this is Python grab city. This needs to be run probably as Python 2.7. And I have not tested it with Python 3.x. All right, Python grab city.py name Glasgow. All right, this will create the folder for you. Download the data and download the data, and download the files you need for the next step. Step 2. Change the path. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Map controller, we're gonna put a name here, string name, city name. And the idea is, I'm gonna make this $@ at, and we're gonna put city name, and then the place that calls this, can I go there? That would be great. No, take me there. There we go. Glasgow, and I want to give this a name. Okay, const string map data city file name. I want to give it something really unique here so that it's easy to search for. Okay. Okay, back to the README. Change the in startup.cs. All right. Constant tells the app which city to load data for. This should be the same city name capitalization might matter. I'm not even going to check it. I'm just going to put it in there. As you used to download the map data. For example, Glasgow. In fast.web API dot startup.cs constant tells the app which city to load data for. This should be the same. All right. Step 3. .NET run. Browse to the fast.web API folder in a console, in a terminal, and then fire off a .NET run to get it started. As it loads, it will tell you when it is done loading. When it's done loading the web data, no, the map data. And then you should be able to hit the site locally at http probably s:// localhost 5000 or whatever it tells you in the terminal. If it throws an error, please feel free to post an issue on the repo with full details copy pasted from the console, from the terminal output. All right. I guess we could actually it will tell you it's done loading the map data. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4. Visit the site. Once it's done loading, you should be able to hit the site locally at that or whatever it tells you. Step 5, find your city and start clicking. By default, the map zooms in on wherever I left it last. If you want to browse around, you need to the city you loaded data for. You just need to scroll to that location on the map and then start clicking. When you click the first time, nothing will happen visibly, but it sets the location. When you click the second time, it does a search and finds directions to plot. Then it plots them. When you click again, it's like adding a third location, and it now, when you click again, it treats the last location as the destination and the penultimate location as the source. This continues forever until you quit. If you get errors in the console that you need help debugging, please post an issue on the repo with full details of the error message and the city you have loaded data for. Okay, let's check all this in, and then I want to add a little to-do as well. The to-do, improve the perf, get rid of the hard coding path. Oh, I did do that. Oh wait, no, I gotta do an OMS test. Search test, OMS test. Let's just search for this. Yeah, search. Okay, there's 3 instances of it. So we want this to be Lima. And we want this to not be a hard-coded path, but instead I think it's like this. Something along these lines. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. Okay, takes care of those 2. And then this one. And I'm not 100% sure that that's correct. Run it. Will it run right now? cd ... .NET build. Okay, great. What if I run this test? I'm going to go ahead and say that it can't find that file. Culture of development fast test could not find part. Oh, whew, man, that is all the way back there. Wow. Goodness me. So I needed to go from I was in debug, and then I was in something else. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Wow. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 more. And this is now going to be a constant. Let's see if that works before I do anything. No, where did we end up on this one? What's the file name? Culture of development. Oh, went too far. Okay, one more time with feeling. Failed. And I think the reason that it's failing is because, yeah, I have some random number in here. So let's just put this in here, which it doesn't want. Whatever. Alright, so that's failing, but it's okay because I got the file name right. And that's mostly what I care about at the moment. Let's just do Lima file name. Public const string Lima file name equals Lima file name. Lima file name. Okay. Okay. Lima file name. Let's see. Do these run? Well, it didn't die immediately. And it printed out a whole lot of stuff. I should probably not print out all of those things. I should probably limit it to 10. Okay, great. And then I'm sure this one will work as well since it was using the exact same thing. Okay. So back to to-do. Get rid of the hard-coded path. All right. Okay. Script to pull city data. And this readme. I feel like, yeah, okay, there we go. We got that. Glasgow. All right, everything's good. Let us go to check this in. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Script to pull city data. No more hard coding of path names, of map path names, readme.md with instructions on how to get it running. Is that all I did? And grab city.py to pull the actual map data. All right, that's good enough for me for today. I know today was a short day. It's snowing outside, and I'm probably going to get my kids and take them out there. So I'm going to go ahead and call this, get this all checked in, get this submitted. I want to go take a look at it, make sure this README looks okay. That's that. That's that. Hey, all right, look. Got a little demo. Got the name of the thing. This is a project. Got me a little thing. Oh, I put this in there. Map. There we go. And then getting it is not particular. Getting the map. Getting the directions finding map demo running. Okay, great. Run that crap. Map to the name, for example, Glasgow. Step 3, .NET Run, browse to the fast Web API folder in a terminal, and then .NET Run. As it loads, it'll tell you when it's done loading the map data. Visit the site. Once it's done loading, you should be able to hit the site locally at this or whatever it tells you in the terminal. If it throws an error, please feel free to post an... Let's move that if it throws an error part up. If it throws an error, there we go. That's mostly about the map data. And then if it throws an error, start clicking around. If you get errors, go post me a thing. Okay, great. So I have a demo, a little demo README. Okay, let's commit our updates here. Fix minor errors on README. All right, and that's it. Hey, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thank you again, SGK7. Thank you, Frackberg, for the follow today. Everything was good for this, and tomorrow I think we're going to get back started on some, well, I still want to ramp this up a little bit, but we're at the point where it's time to do some heuristics. So let's go back to the end puzzle starting tomorrow, and let's take a look at some more mighty heuristics and see if we can make solving the 15 puzzle really, really fast. And maybe get a couple of solutions to the 24 puzzle as well. All right, that's it, and thanks again. See y'all tomorrow.